So, I'm extremely shaky, but because I kept the windows open a little bit in the room across from me, I'm doing a little better with the vomiting and the nose and the mold. But I had to keep the bathroom and kitchen windows also closed because of the rain last night. So it wasn't perfect. It's still really thick in the air. Not only that, I had trouble getting to the bathroom. I had to stop and sit twice. It's not that far. It's ridiculous. It's fucking ridiculous I have to go through this. And my nervous system is bad like it has been for 25 years. When any other thing is going on, during my tooth infection, oh boy, falling down on the side of the road on the way to work. During the GI pain last year, oh boy, falling down at work, on the way to work, at home. Now, right now, with the black urine, GI, and kidney, oh boy, my nervous system hates it. I'm fucking falling. Just like during the fireworks at age 10. Just like when my mother caused this with the overdose, when I passed out, breathing slowed down. Oh boy, lost my vision to see out of my eyeballs, use my legs and stand up, couldn't feel my whole body, my breathing slowed down. Oh my God, that was the worst one. I could keep going, but there's no need. I'm sure if you go through these, you'll find what you need for information. This is just the check-in for today. Today is like the 22nd, I think, of March, 2024. My eviction notice said I had to be out on March 19th, so we're a little past when I'm supposed to be in the woods dying already. If you're wondering why I can't use the shelter, I can, but within a couple days they throw me out because of my disability. If you're wondering how that's legal, go back to my past videos and you'll understand how it's very legal for somebody to even take my cane away and push me on the ground. Literally, I've had that happen before too. If a doctor writes you paperwork that says a cane is necessary, if somebody takes your cane away, you call the police, they get arrested. But if a doctor is playing games and letting you crawl across traffic to an emergency room to get a CT scan done, well, if that happens and you're still not getting documentation of anything because your doctor's a piece of shit for fucking 25 years listening to crazy women, even today my doctors are listening to my dead mother. I'm not kidding. My mother's been dead since 2011, but yet the doctors still base their health care off of her fantasies. I'm not even kidding. I look like a psychopath by what she said. My father and mother made me out to be some psychopath, even though I'm working as a teacher's aide for special needs children at the ECC for like 3.5, 4 years. I am literally the most caring. My only things I ever wanted in life was a family, a home, and to help others. That's it. But I had a crazy mother making me out to be a psychopath. I play with matches. I must be burning and killing animals. I'm playing with matches. I must be burning the house down at 4 years old. I win a swimming medal. I must be a liar or a thief, attachment disorder, and it must be African Americans because my son is white. Does anybody understand how crazy her thought process is with these? And I have to live with this for life. There's no way I could go back to being a teacher's aide because I'm pretty sure the only reason why they allowed me to be a teacher's aide for that long is they ignored my mother's medical reports. If they took one look at my mother's medical reports that she put on me, I guarantee you they would have got rid of me right away. By the way, it was my mother's choices that took that job away from me. The reason why I left that job isn't because I got a better job working at Walgreens. That is true. I did get a job working at Walgreens after that, but that is not the reason why I left. The reason why I left is I was drooling and tired every morning with medication hangovers. They did not like how I looked in the morning, but within about an hour or two, I looked normal and I was doing a great job. They loved me once when my mother's druggings wore off, once when my mother's pills wore off. But my mother told me I had to take these meds for life. Whenever I tried to go off of them, discuss side effects, understand why I'm on them, my mother would just twist things up. Oh God, that just made my stomach twist. Okay. So, with all that going on, I try to help others be better people, and I help myself every day be a better person. I'm always changing my opinions to make myself a better person and help others. Like, for instance, my opinions about the news. I used to love Fox News. Fox News was my favorite channel, all the way to about age 21. But now I don't have a favorite news station. My favorite is whoever's telling the truth. Now, back before 2001, it was very different. You didn't have the 24-hour news cycle, so it was very different. And my father and my family might be still thinking that it's back before 2001. My father has a tendency to stay in the past and ignore what he sees in front of him. Well, I've been trying to get a hold of him just so I don't have to die and suffer for his sins, and he won't even talk about that. So at least maybe I could play a video that explains his own news channels. It explains the genocide of the Palestinian people, really short. He just goes over why news is news like it is today. And he uses clips and videos, and it's real short, extremely short. So I just sent the link to him. I doubt he's going to click on it. I don't think he gives a fuck what I'm trying to do. He doesn't care that I've spent thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars cleaning up his mess. He doesn't care that his mess is damaging my body. He doesn't care that his wife was destroying my body right in front of him. He doesn't care about the psych and the fact that she was being totally nuts all the time. He doesn't care about any of that. So I had to move on past that mentally in the 2012, 2013, 2014, 2015, 2016, 2017, I worked on my mental abilities all the way up to about 2019 or so. Then I started, like about 6 years ago, I'm now 31, and it's now 2024. So this would have been 2018, about that. I started working on the physical health. Now, keep in mind, I was telling doctors this from age 5 to 19. At age 19, my mother passed away, and I couldn't get her to just admit to what she was doing, because that was working a little bit. Like, they were asking me why I had a problem with her, so I brought up exactly why I have a problem with her. The Ipecac punishment. Now, why did I start with the Ipecac punishment? Because my mother was openly admitting that one for years. So I know she was very open. But the year prior to this, she started trying to lie about it. Oh, I don't remember. Oh, no, that never happened. So when they asked me why me and my mother have a problem, I told them the truth. I said, I have a problem with my mother giving me punishments of full bottles of Ipecac. But then, when it was her time to talk, before she could, I said, and let me guess, you're going to lie through your teeth, make me look like a fucking fool in front of this whole family, right? You're going to lie, huh? And then she looked at me all scared, like, oh, I can't lie this time? Okay. And then she said, no. And then she told the truth. Yeah, I gave you extra Ipecac. Yeah, I gave you a bottle. I gave you extra, so what? That was a statement in front of my sister and my brother-in-law and my father. So I turned to my family and I go, does anybody see anything wrong with this statement? Does anybody see anything wrong with giving extra medication as punishments to a child? And I looked to my sister. She goes, yeah. I looked to my brother-in-law. He goes, yeah. I looked to my father and he goes, no, that's fine. And then I go, really? And then my sister and my brother-in-law look like, what the hell's going on with our dad? So then he's all confused. He goes, what? What, did I miss something? So we started with that one when I was about 16, maybe 17. But I only had 2 years left to get her to admit to her discretions in front of family. She died at 19. She passed away from drinking and alcohol. Now, I'm sorry, alcohol and pills. That's my seizure disorder. I was saying medication and alcohol, or medication and stuff like that, but it's morning. I'm not doing so well. I'm literally closing my eyes, laying down. My arms are shaking. My legs are shaking because I'm trying to talk on this. They also were shaking because tried to use my arm to send something, and I kind of didn't do too well. I sent it to 3 people on accident before I got the right person. But it's a good video for anybody. Oh, fuck.